The big 4-0. Daf Mem, page 40 of the Gemara, has a lot of nice food advice. Let's get into it. So Rava Bar Shmuel says in the name of Rav Chia, after all eating, eat salt, and after all drinking, drink water, and you will not be harmed. It was always taught in Berachos, after all eating, eat salt, and after all drinking, drink water, and you will not be harmed. We taught another Berachos, if one ate any food and did not eat salt, or if he drank any liquid and did not drink water, during the day he should be concerned about bad breath, and at night he should be concerned about diphtheria. So, salt after your food and water after your drinks. That's the prescription. The sages taught, one who inundates his food with water will not come to suffer from intestinal illness. And how much? Rav Chisda said 1 jug per loaf. So when you eat, make sure you send a lot of water down there with your food. I think elsewhere they recommend, maybe this is a recommendation from Rambam, but I imagine he gets it from here. You don't want to drink before or during your meal as much as after your meal. You want to get your food in first and your liquid in afterwards. Rabbi Yochanan said, one who is accustomed to eat lentils once in 30 days prevents diphtheria from his house. However, not every day. What is the reason? Because it is deleterious, bad breath. You eat too much lentils, bad breath. You eat once a month, keeps away the diphtheria. And Rav Mari says, the Rabbi Yochanan said, one who is accustomed to eat mustard once in 30 days prevents illness from his house, but not every day. What's the reason? Because it's deleterious, it causes weakness of heart. Rav Chia Bar Ashi says that Rav said, one who is accustomed to small fish will not come to suffer intestinal illness. Moreover, small fish causes one's entire body to flourish, to grow, and to be healthy. You heard it here first, small fish. High in protein also. A few more things, like there's a discussion about black cumin, which is good to get the taste of, but bad to get the odor of. And there's one other thing on this Gemara that I wanted to bring up, which is in the discussion of various blessings, it brings up the chat between the sages about what type of fruit was the fruit of the tree of the knowledge of good and evil back in Genesis. What sort of food was it? So Rabbi Meir says it's wine, because all sorts of misery comes to mankind through wine. As nothing brings wailing upon man other than wine, as stated from Noah, and he drank from the wine and became drunk. And Reb Nehemiah says it was a fig tree, because as the object from which they were corrupted, so were they rehabilitated, as it is stated, and they sewed together fig leaves and made for themselves loincloths. And Rabbi Yehuda says it was wheat, as a child does not know how to call father and mother until he tastes the taste of grain. So I find Rabbi Yehuda's position particularly interesting, because the idea that the consumption of the fruit of knowledge of good and evil represents the awakening of humanity, and our movement from a sort of dreaming state of perpetual tribal existence into history, our emergence into history, really does coincide with our first tasting of wheat, because agriculture is, most Western agriculture at least, the fertile crescent agriculture is based around wheat, and the agricultural explosion is what brings with it everything from personal property to large-scale war. So it's an interesting and telling position from Rabbi Yehuda there. All right, may we be blessed with good wheat and good Torah. Many brachos.